All right, so in this video, we're gonna take one of these cup holders and turn it into one of these cup holders. This thing I found at a marine store, and it holds a Yeti perfectly. Plus it's deeper, so even if you put a beer in there, it'll not bounce out. You know, you can put your cell phone in there. I just think they're cool. They seem to be pretty well made. You know, they're stainless, they got a drain in them. Actually the same drain, they got a little rubber thing in the bottom. But unfortunately, the hole's not big enough, and when you have a hole this big, it's a real pain to cut out a new hole and not completely jack the whole area, right? If you slip with the hole saw. So you could take a rotary bit and just kind of run it around the edge. That would work. It'd probably make a huge mess. But what we're going to do is use a hole saw with a template and see if this see how this works. So I already pulled the silicone out of this. It was siliconed in from underneath. Clearly they put it together before they put the boat together. So I'll just have to silicone the new one in if it's not tight enough. And so ideally you clamp this template. All I did was drill this through, right? And then cut it so that we could hold it in there real tight. And so we got to get two people because I can't clamp it, obviously. So got to hold that sucker super tight. And you're gonna need to get the video. Like, you're probably gonna have to. Why don't you stand in the chair or straddle the chair? So you're gonna have to keep your fingers, like if you put your fingers here and there, and we're gonna center this. So push it right there. I think that looks pretty good. A little bit towards us. Right there. And then I'm gonna start the drill backwards so we don't bind into it. And we'll start to get a little hole going in reverse. You got it? Let's flip it over. Actually, let me ream this out a little bit because clearly it's too tight. Alright, I think we're good. So what you're doing is you're pushing in. You gotta like push, you gotta keep your thumbs way up here. There, and try to push straight down and not in. Ideally, I would have had something I can put there.
Yeah, the lip on it makes it want to jump up.
I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good right there. That's good for our lungs. So that's going to be perfect. I mean, that got almost halfway through in reverse. So just because I don't want to risk the hole saw jumping and screwing up, because it's really very, very good the way it is right now. We'll just keep going in reverse, and hopefully it fits. So let me see. I don't want to start a new hole. So we got right there-ish. What'd you do last time? You put your hand here. Okay, vacuum. Careful that blade doesn't hit the vinyl. And then grab me that cup holder. Moment of truth. And it's too tight. So we're gonna have to ream it out a little bit. But my main concern was that this lip would come over the edge here. So I'm gonna ream the back out a little bit. And for this part, if you'll hold the vacuum, so that way we don't get a bunch of vacuum in there. So all I'm going to do is just go in on an angle and just be super careful that it doesn't jump. And I want to go in reverse. So I rimmed out the back a little bit. Where's the cup holder? Well, I'm not going to force it in there, but I think that's going to be. You know what? I'm going to ream this side out. You ready? So I can beat that down in once I put some silicone in it. It doesn't extend over. I think we're good. Yeah, all I got to do is go down a little bit more. So, well, there you have the finished product. You can see I have a very nice, perfect bead of silicone all the way around the edge, keep the water out, and I did have to ream it out one more time. I reamed it in this direction, trying to get it to go back as far as possible so that this lip just rolls nicely. You can see it doesn't extend over. I was worried about that. Anyway, here's some Yeti stuff and a beer to stick in there. So I'm gonna replace this one also. I've got to remove this and recut the template, so that might be for another day. But the beer kind of moves around, so you know, when I'm enjoying a beer at anchor, sometimes it could splash. When I'm at anchor enjoying a beer, anyway, always time for humor, always room for humor. So that's what it looks like in this. It's deeper, it's a little bit more stable, and Here's what a Yeti cup looks like in it. Hold on. Beer, it's so good. My daughter had this made, pretty cool. Yeti cup with a little black and mermaid action going on. So we'll go ahead and stick that in there, and look at that. Perfect fit. That looks great. Here's a Yeti bottle. It'll go right in there also. And I use these on the boat. My wife had them made. Pretty cool. Change order. And right there, fits all the way down in there. You can put your cell phone in there. You know, put other stuff in there, I'm sure. But that is what that turned out looking like. I'm going to put one here, as I mentioned, and then I'm going to put one right there. I'm going to leave the front one regular, and I'm going to make this one deeper, and then that's it. I'm just going to do 3 of them, and I think that'll be a nice addition to the boat. All right, I did 4 of them. One back here, I intended to do that one, but the trim tab controls are in the way, so unfortunately, but this is the next best thing right behind me here, right behind the helm, and it's a deep one, fit perfect. And then of course that one I did, you saw that, and this one I had to position the template so that I was cutting all on this back side here, this side here, because obviously I'm very, very close to that cushion. But I think they're in a great place. Oh, and then of course this one right here, I have the cushion out. But now we've got, 4. I thought about doing this one, but nobody uses that ever. It'd be kind of a waste. So you can see the size difference. It's pretty significant. This one, of course, we had to set the template up so that it was centered. And so we got 4. Anyway, I think they came out pretty nice. As always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I post new videos all the time. Oh, and if you leave a comment, or you have a comment or a question, please do leave it, because I answer every single comment. I enjoy reading them, and I really appreciate people who leave comments. So thanks. See you next time.